Namaskar. Marathas. The foundation of the Maratha Confederacy was laid by Baji Rao, the second Peshwa, from 1720 to 1740 AD, the ablest and the greatest of the Peshwas. Maratha Empire, when came in contact with the British, consisted of a confederacy of five big chiefs, namely the Peshwa at Pune, the Gaikwad at Baroda, the Sindhya at Gwalior, the Holkar at Indore, and the Bhonsle at Nagpur. The Peshwa being the nominal head of the confederacy. The third Peshwa, Balaji Baji Rao, could not withstand the shock of the defeat of the Marathas in the Third Battle of Panipat and died on June 23, 1761. He was succeeded by his son Madhav Rao. He was the last of them. He kept in check the ambition of his brother Raghunath Rao, maintained unity among the Maratha chiefs and nobles, and very soon recovered the power and prestige of the Marathas, which they had lost in the Third Battle of Panipat. The English became conscious of the growing power of the Marathas and wanted to crush their re-establishment. They got this opportunity very soon after the death of the youthful Peshwa Madhav Rao in 1772. The primary cause of the First Maratha War was the interference of the English government at Bombay in the internal affairs of the Marathas. Peshwa Madhav Rao died in 1772 and was succeeded by his younger brother Narayan Rao. His uncle Raghova wanted to become the Peshwa and got him murdered. The great Maratha chiefs took up the cause of Madhav Rao Narayan, the posthumous son of Narayan Rao. Raghova felt weak and approached the Bombay government for help. The Bombay government evaded the provisions of the Regulating Act, which had placed Bombay and Madras presidencies under the control of Governor General of Bengal in council, and made the Treaty of Surat with Raghova in 1775. In 1780, the fortress of Gwalior was taken over by Raj Major Po Scindia wanted to make peace with the English. At this time, the English were also fighting against Hyder Ali of Mysore. Therefore, Hastings welcomed the mediation through Scindia to bring about an end to the war. The end came with the Treaty of Salbai in 1782. Another treaty with the Treaty of Salbai 1782. Another treaty, the Treaty of Bassein, is regarded as a very important step towards the establishment of the English dominance over India. This treaty was made between the last Peshwa of the Marathas, Baji Rao II, and the English on this December 31, 1802 AD. The Second Maratha War was fought at the time of Lord Wellesley. The Treaty of Bassein made conflict with the Marathas inevitable. For Marathas, Treaty of Bassein was nothing short of surrender of national honor. Holkar and Scindia stopped fighting. Scindia and Bhonsle combined, but Holkar and Gaikwad remained aloof. Scindia and Bhonsle were asked by the English to withdraw their troops to the north of the Narmada River, but they refused. It led to war. Both Scindia and Peshwa and accepted the sovereignty of the English. Now Holkar alone was left in the field, who still avoided their supremacy. Wellesley now turned his attention towards Holkar, but Yashwant Rao Holkar proved more than a match for the British. British statesmen and the directors of the company felt that time had come to check further expansion, to put an end to ruinous expenditure, and to digest and consolidate Britain's recent gains. In India, Wellesley was therefore recalled from India, and the company made peace with Holkar in January 1806 by the Treaty Rajghat, giving back to the later the greater part of their territories. Marathas made a desperate last attempt to regain their independence and the old prestige in 1817 AD. This led in organizing a united front of the Maratha chiefs and was taken out by the Peshwa, who was smarting under the rigid control exercised by the British resident. However, once again the Marathas failed to evolve a concerted and well thought out plan of action. The Peshwa attacked the British presidency at Pune in November 1870. Appa Sahib of Nagpur attacked the presidency at Nagpur, and Madhav Rao Holkar made preparations for war. The Maratha Confederacy was altogether destroyed. So many territories were snatched from its various members that they were rendered powerless to do anything against the British. Thus, the work was accomplished by Lord Hastings in 1818. Now, the British government became the supreme and paramount authority in India. धन्यवाद. Thank you so much.